I'm here on the Bald Head Walk with only days before we head off overseas to the Himalaya and the magnificent Manaslu trek. We'll see you there. I hope you're in good spirits. Good luck with the rest of your training, boys.
I did a lot of research into Everest Base Camp and decided there were far too many people going there. So I mentioned that to my wife, Michelle, and she went in search of an alternate trek, and Manaslu was born from that. I did some research, had a bit of a chat with the Griff Meister about that, and he volunteered to come along as well. And then it all started.
I was talking to Sull. He was talking about coming over to Nepal, and I said, yeah, that sounds great, Sull. I might want to come over as well. Sull said, I've heard of this area called Manaslu. I said, oh, yeah, I haven't been there, so that might be a good choice. So that's how the initial discussion got going. And after a while, it sort of Sull's kids couldn't come. And then I remember I asked Marty if he wanted to come, and Marty said yes. And then I think it was Tim said he would like to come, and then it was you, Dooch, who said you can't. You said, look, I've just got to come. And then when I was researching, I heard about the Sull Valley. You know, watching and thinking about people do the Manaslu, we go to the Sull Valley as well. And started researching that, and I thought, yeah, we've got to do the Sull Valley as well. So then when we got Tim on board, then a little bit after that, we got Woll on board. We got a perfect six.
I always wanted to come to Nepal through a lot of stories that Bodie had from many years ago. Always had me interested, and I always thought it was a place I wanted to go. Also had a lot of interest in places like Everest and base camp and things like that. So I always thought I'd come here, but never really had the opportunity. So when I was having a drunken dinner with Tim and Cass and my wife Lara down the coast, Tim mentioned that he was going to Nepal with Greg and you guys. And I just happened to say, geez, that'd be great. And then Tim said in his excited way, after 2 margaritas, 8 beers and 5 wines, you should come, Woll, you should come. And I just said, yeah, well, I just might.
And I said to Greg, Greg, would you mind if I came along on that trek? And Greg said, no, I think that'd be great. So anyway, that's how it started. Hadn't really given it too much thought, but because there was a few things happening around at the same time, so dates had to align. Anyway, the dates aligned. I was playing a big touch football competition, and it happened to finish 2 days before we were about to take off. So I went, yep, I'm in. And then the great thing, I was just mentioning it to Woll, and one night over a few thousand beers, and he was wrapped as well. So that's how basically we both got into it.
It started way back with a bit of a germ of an idea with Sull. He was going to come originally by himself, solo, and we all had a bit of a laugh about that, and that festered for a good while. And then he tried again with the offer of a free flight, but I had work commitments and family stuff and all that, and I thought, nah, just can't seem to do this. But I was at a barbecue, local barbecue back in Albany, and I just got this thing in my guts about, geez, I'd love to go on a trek with the guys and just share that banter and that shorthand conversation that we had for a long time now, 30 years. So went to the good wife Christine and said, what do you think? And she said, you've got to go.
That was a bit spicier than I was anticipating.
It's very bumpy, wasn't it, Martin?
Maybe not the front seat, but it was in the back, I can give you that. I got a desperate phone call from my cousin Dooch, full of self-doubt, pleading with me to come with him. And I wasn't too sure what was going on, but doubling back, it's just transpired a bit of investigation during this trip. All these guys went to school together, and Dooch, from what I can work out, Dooch, Greg and Sull were in grade 12, and Wall and Tim were 2 years younger. From what I can work out, Wall and Tim were jocks. They were like cricket players, footy players, and Dooch, he was like a photography class, musician type girl. They go, hey Dooch, play us a song with your flute, mate, and he was getting hassled. So what I can work out, he needed a bit of protection. That's why I'm here.
The team's bonded really well, I believe. It's actually our first day of actually walking today. It's 6 to 7 hours. We're heading out the jacket, so we're all looking very forward to it. We'll see how we go, but I think we're all quietly confident that we're going to smash it out at the park. So yeah, let's get on with the actual trekking part of the trip. There is one person I'm slightly concerned about, but I'm sure that will be addressed a bit later on, like he's sort of maybe, I don't know, slightly immature in some ways, the things he does, those sort of things, not respectful to the expedition leader, that sort of thing, poking fun and that sort of stuff. But I mean, by the end of the trip, that will be well and truly sorted, I'm sure, with that particular person. After each day, it becomes more of a routine for us, so it'll get easier and better. Initially, it's always the hardest is the first few days of any trek until your body gets used to walking. But after a few days, your body gets used to that sort of routine of walking 5, 6, 7 hours, whatever it is. Yeah, and then it becomes a bit easier, But I think, from day one, we should be pretty right.
No. What's Griff doing? Yeah, I'm not going to put it on just yet.
At the edge of the world, where air thins and silence speaks, lies a place untouched by time. A sacred valley hidden deep within the Himalayas. They call it the land of the snow gods. For centuries, few have entered, and fewer have understood it. But now, 6 strangers from Australia arrive. Not explorers, not pilgrims, just 6 lost souls. They come chasing something they can't quite name. A break, a reset, a feeling that somewhere out here, life might make more sense.
Dooch, what was your highs and lows for today?
Highs and lows. Highs for me was mastering the walking sticks, Griff. I've well and truly got that down pat.
I noticed, I saw that actually.
And lows, funny enough, wasn't dropping the video camera, the GoPro. It was getting stuck behind one of the slowest walkers I've ever seen on the trail.
We had a really nice lunch, which was a high, but coming around each corner and the different scale, anything we're used to, and finding out that Greg worked out straight away that I was the one that sabotaged his photo in his duffel bag. That was a low, because I thought I thought he would have to think about it a bit, but someone else, but he blamed me straight away. That was a low.
The highs. Hanging out with you dudes, having a lot of laughs today. Oh. Yeah. No, it's very moving indeed. Spending a bit of time with Locke and also Harry, getting to know those guys a little bit better as well. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, brilliant. Lows. It was a sad moment when Dooch dropped his camera, but nevertheless, he will move on. He'll be fine.
That we all got to the first stop after a big day of walking was a big plus. I think that's everyone looks healthy, everyone's going well. Low. Oh, the toilet didn't flush upstairs. I had to fill the bucket. That would probably be my low for that. Yeah, but I've got a beer now, so it's back to a high.
The high for me was seeing the mountains for the first in the snow, walking towards the mountains. Loved being in the mountains, so that was fantastic. Loved the walking probably after Tatapani, that sort of section through there, and after lunch was great. Didn't have a low really. Just the whole day was fantastic. And I'm glad, and we all seem to be pulled up really well, so it's all looking good for the rest of the trek.
The highs, finding things like toilets that you just need a bucket to flush with. It's great. The lows, being told that there's stinging nettle on the trail, and then within 20 minutes, walking into a whole big bunch of it. That's it. Yeah, I just wanted to make this trip, and especially it's been really good with you guys, accepting me into the whole thing. It's been fantastic. But 2 years ago I was in a hospital bed and I didn't think I was going to get out of it, so it's been a pretty big thing for me to get a lot of my life back, including this. So
What I would like to get out of this trip is for us all to complete it successfully, everybody be safe, and we have one of the best times of our lives. Something that we'll remember for a very long time.
One thing I know I don't want out of this trip, that's diarrhea.
So we started here at Machacola, and we've made our way up to yesterday to Jagged. Today we're heading our way up the valley through here, up through Alabroom, and then we're going to be staying at Lochar, which is part of the Sull Valley. So today we get to the first stage of the Sull Valley.
Jesus, I think you're dreaming, Sullivan.
So it stretches your hamstring, and it's like you're feeding chickens. Okay, now Sumo's Dooch. And then you're ready to go. The best part about this trip is I've got extra poles.
We pick them up whenever we really check.
No fruit today. No fruit.
Yeah.
So expectations today, Mart?
It was the first day of proper hills, so just slowly, it'll be nice. I think we're going to get up towards the snow, so it'll be good to hit that snow line maybe day after tomorrow, but we're getting close to the snow line. Slowly, embrace it all, and yeah, no, it'll be good.
I'm thinking about how clear the air is today, how beautiful these waterfalls are we just passed, and I'm thinking that it's just going to get even better and better as we go. Looking forward to the Sull Valley. All that way, and then pipe out at the last moment.
What is it? The world's longest zip line? Lunch break. Isabel.
Isabel?
Rondi. Rondi?
What begins as a journey outward becomes something else entirely. A quiet confrontation with themselves. And then, the mountain reminds them they are not in charge.
Gee whiz, that was pretty close right there. We've had two members today. One almost hit by a rock the size of his head, Mr. Griffin here.
How big was it,
But
mate?
he fended it off with
Size
his
of my head.
left arm.
Size of your head.
Yeah.
That's a big
Shaking,
rock.
but it's
Big
going
rock.
on.
I'm shaking, yeah. But as Locke said, yeah, praise to the gods, you know.
Praise to the gods.
Put your hand out. Steady out. Oh, no, it's supposed to be steady.
I'm steady.
Like, he's just missed getting his head caved in. It's still steady.
I just wanted to add to that as well, mate. We almost lost the cameraman as well.
Yeah, he went over the
In that
edge.
area. But he's still here. I'm okay. I'm okay. Everybody back home.
Down that way, for any soft trekkers, harder trekkers, we're going up to the Sull Valley. Who's with me?
Was that the noise of donkey?
The Sull Valley, a place where time slows and the noise of the world fades away. Here, wealth is measured in prayer, not possessions, and happiness lives in simplicity. But simplicity is not easy. Each step strips something away: comfort, certainty, control.
Another big day, boys. Another big day.
Every mountain journey tells two stories. One belongs to those who come searching. The other, to those who make the journey possible. Before dawn breaks across the Himalayas, the porters are already moving, carrying food and equipment, the weight of the trek itself, along trails that leave visitors breathless. They walk with quiet determination, day after day. For many, these mountains are not an adventure. They are a livelihood, a way to support families and communities far beyond the trail. They ask for little, no recognition, no applause. Yet every step the trekkers take depends on the steps taken before them. And somewhere along the journey, respect replaces admiration. Because the higher the mountains rise, the clearer one truth becomes: no one reaches these places alone. Behind every achievement, every unforgettable moment, are the people quietly carrying the load. The porters, the unseen strength of the Himalayas.
We're in for around a 5-hour day. It's going to be a little bit of up, a little bit of a down, a little bit more up, and then we'll be at Chumlong. So it should be a good day.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to pour down. You guys are going to get caught out. Like my words.
want me to look back.
I think I'm looking at a painting, to be honest with you. It's I was just saying to Marty a little earlier, it's I had to pinch myself again, just being here and seeing this magical country and this beauty with 5 other cool dudes. So and a cool tracker who can play the leaf mate.
Thank you.
Bravo, bravo.